Okay, let's talk about picanha. Before I start, as ever, if you could give us a like and follow, it'd mean the world to me. No pressure. So, what is picanha? In the most simplest form I can put it, it is a cut of beef. That's no use to you because you're watching this video to learn what exactly that cut of beef is. So for all intents and purposes, it is actually a sirloin steak or part thereof. If you're in the UK, you would call that rump steak. Now, what I have here is a full rump, which is the sirloin steaks in a piece, because I think it's going to help you visualize what I'm talking about. So that's your full rump. And one of the first things you'll notice on the full rump is up here, there's this part of it, which doesn't seem to be attached to the rest of it. It's kind of just held there by connective tissue. That is our picanha, the treasure of many a Brazilian man and woman. So to help you visualize, this is our picanha, and this here is our picanha. So you can see they're basically exactly the same thing. The reason for that is, spoiler alert, they are. Now, what do the lovely Brazilians do with this? They would tend to break one of the cardinal rules of butchery, which is cut with the grain as opposed to across the grain. Cut it with the grain and then skewer it onto skewers and barbecue it. Absolutely amazing. You got to remember that is steak quality because your sirloin steaks in a piece. So long as it's dry aged or appropriately aged, it's going to be tender, it's going to be juicy and just good as all hell. Now, believe it or not, we as a butchers in the last 5 years have started breaking down our cattle in a completely different way to the traditional Irish way. And the reason for that is because we had a pair of Brazilians move to the area and they wanted to get Brazilian cuts. Fair enough, picanha is a fairly easy one. If you're in Ireland, for instance, and you can't find picanha, ask for rump cap, because that's what it's called here in Ireland. So if they don't know picanha, they sure as hell will know rump cap. But also other cuts, like vazio, which comes from the lap of the beast. We used to break down our laps a completely different way. We never in a million years would have broken them down to get the vazio off. And it's opened a brand new customer base to us and a way to move a piece of beef that really was just going for burgers or stir fries. And now they're selling out quick as I can do them. So if you just keep your mind open is the big thing in butcher. And a lot of guys will just be like, oh, traditionally this is the way we've done it and I don't want to change, like that's the way we do it. Whereas with me, I'm like, yeah, let's give it a go. It was hard work at the beginning because basically what would happen is Tiago, one of the Brazilians, would send me videos, but the videos would be in Portuguese. So he would then send me the video, have to translate the video for me, all the while I'm looking at what the butcher is doing, because butchering is a universal language. Like I can kind of tell, okay, that looks like the bavette. Okay, he's going in there, he's loosening up that muscle. So between the two of us, eventually I got it right and I haven't looked back. I will say Brazilian barbecue, among the best in the world. And one of the things my Brazilian friends say to me is, but anywhere you go in the world, you'll see Brazilian barbecue. Think like that's how good our food is. And what I always say is, yeah, but anywhere you go in the world, you're going to see an Irish bar because that's what we're really good at, drinking and alcohol. But both very fun cultures, and that's why I think Brazilians and Irish really get on. And that is your picanha. If you learned something, follow me for more sexy butcher content.